Alright, welcome to class, boys. Judy Poppyseed? Trog? Trog? Is Trog present? Huh? Come on, Trog. Alright, class, we have a new student today. This is Trog. And FYI, ladies, he's available. Trog, would you like to introduce yourself? Come on, what do you do for fun? Where are you from? What's your second favorite ice cream flavor? Out with it, I'm not running some sort of mime show here.
Big guy? Oh, hi, I'm Linus Groves. I'm a happy guy. Sometimes. You know, I like your normal, everyday things of a 16-year-old. You know, you got your creepy crawlers, your street sharks, your tractor trucks. Well, not as much as some people. You know, just a couple of things I like to do to pass the time. You know, sleeping. You know, sleeping's pretty fun. I could sleep all day. Oh, wouldn't that be silly? Yeah, but my dad, you know, my dad, my father, sometimes I just don't sleep at home. You know, there's not a lot of inspiration there. Inspirations for my writing. You know, poetry, free expression, what have you. Just, you know, I've had some family issues lately. Probably nothing really out of the ordinary these days. I mean, with, you know, just TV and things like that. Just social services stopping by for a quick checkup twice a week. Well, so my dad, when he was a junior in college, he invented global warming. I mean, before that, the science world called him the next boy wonder. Global warming was just a sham, they said. This whole community blacklisted him forever.
Dr. Groves, why did you invent
No comment. No, I'm not going to say anything. You know, you tell your editors. It is a fact. It is a fact that global warming exists. I proved it. That's all I have to say. Well, man, there's one field of science he's still involved with, and that's the chemistry of alcohol and the human body. Delivering phone books must be a pretty rough field. So I don't blame him when he comes home calling me a sissy boy, threatening me with a broken beer bottle. I feel the experience has made me a better person. Too bad it's not gonna matter, because in 5 years I'm gonna be working my way up at a Cinnabon in Pocatello, Idaho. Yep, my eventual career as a shift manager of 36 years will be cut short abruptly when a young upstart out of community college comes and cuts me off. Little did I know that son of a gun was gonna be the death of me. A training day incident gone bad ensues when I tell that guy to turn the oven on. Instead, he deep fried my right arm off. Of course, union regulations prohibited him from using the phone unless properly trained. So the guy took a 30-minute coffee break. I made it out all right. Took that 5-mile jaunt to the free clinic. I got out okay. Of course, the next day I had to show up at work. I mean, I felt bad for the company, right? I mean, you'd do it too. Plus, I had to pay for that oil that burned my arm off. Part 2 of the training session didn't go so hot. That young gun deep fried my entire body. 3 people showed up to my funeral. The priest, my father, and his Asian girlfriend, Tamika. Of course, they had to leave 2 hours before the ending to change his colostomy bag. So basically, I've lived an extremely pathetic existence. What you're about to witness is undoubtedly the highest point in my incredibly sad life. Oh, hey, you want a smoothie? Oh, my name's Linus Groves. What's your name? Trog, huh? Well, what's the matter, Trog? Yeah, I know what you mean, man. 1 minute you're on top of the world, and then the next you're come crashing down into the sewer, into the dog poo. everyone's just gonna beat you down in life, you know? Your family, your dad, your friends, your dad. You just gotta hang in there. Now get back in that classroom, buddy.
Ah, Trog, so nice of you to join us. Take a seat.
It's like looking into a mirror.
Come on! Ah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Well, class, as you know, today begins our lecture on the eating habits of ostrogoths. And no, they didn't eat ostriches. Now, how would you eat if you were the Earl of Sandwich?
Sorry I'm late.
Linus, you're not only a loser, but you're a tardy loser. The worst kind. Take a seat. No, not that seat. Mother of pearl. Linus, you know what? Just go outside. I'm not running some sort of loser charity cakewalk here.
See you, fellas.
Alright, back to the lesson. Now, as I was saying, the return of the king. Why did this happen?
I know the answer, Mr. Whitebaum. As usual.
Hi, I'm Murray. There's a lot of stuff. Not as some things I didn't used to like as much as I like now. I don't like the sun that much. But then there's some other stuff that I do like now that I didn't use. Books. Tree frogs. I like science.
The Treaty of Munster?
What? Oh, yeah, right. I guess. You know, to tell you the truth, I wasn't really listening, and honestly, I don't even care about the quality of your education anymore. Somehow, Principal Xavier always happens to stick you, Murray Fleckleburgh, with me, Chad Whitebaum. Every class I teach, you sign up for. You know, I'm gonna share something with you. This here is my journal of all the ways and loopholes I've brainstormed to try to get you to fail out of the school and ruin your chances of getting into your beloved Farnsworth. Yeah? You like the sound of that? Do you, buddy?
Attention, students. This is Principal Xavier. I apologize for that loud bell, but I have an announcement. At the request of a certain 26-year-old student that I can't seem to get rid of, Pajama Day, which would have been tomorrow, has been cancelled. Excuse me. Tomorrow's new Spirit Day will be, says here, Action Sport Truck Day.
Truck!
So, have fun with that.
Ugh. School spirit days. You know, kids, you should never submit to the whims of society at large. Reminds me of a story my grandpa used to tell me. Back when I was a kid, my grandpa pulled me aside when we went to the circus. So pave your own road. Decide your own path.
God, I gotta get that new kid back.
Who are you?
Look at Alexander the Great, for instance. Can anyone tell me about him? You, Trog! Trog? That is your name, right? Trog, this is how school works. I ask you a question, and you respond to me. What, did you go to or something? Thanks, one, yeah. Oh, Trog. Says you're wanted in the guidance counselor's office. That's funny. It says here you did come from. Huh. How about that? Do you have old Clinty McClintock over there? Huh? How's he doing? Alright, Trog, this is how school works. You get called into the office, and then you go there. I'm not trying to run some sort of waffle factory here.